All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. Standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morning. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonely, I could die. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. Leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. So many times I've let you down. So many times I've played around. I tell you now, those don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I'll think of you. Every song I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. Hey, what's up YouTubers? Lee John Blackmore here at Super Easy Guitar. So finally, this is lesson 10 of 10 easy songs using just 4 chords. This is John Denver's Leaving on a Jet Plane. Let's zoom in and get straight into it. So even though I say it's 4 chords, you could probably get away with just playing 3 chords on this song, but I'm going to show you where I use the 4th chord anyway. So it starts off, if you hear on the record, we kind of got this D, and I just improvise it really, because sometimes you watch John Denver and he plays with his fingers. I'm playing with a pick, okay? So all he's doing is a D, and when you put the pinky on in the 3rd fret on the top E, it becomes a D suspended 4, D sus 4. And then take it back off. You can also have a D suspended 2 by removing the 2nd finger. You hear that in quite a lot of songs. So, and then he kind of just goes into this G. You could actually use that nice kind of Oasis-y type G and C, where that's your sweet G. I'm playing the G with the 3rd finger on the B string and the pinky on the top E. That sounds quite nice, so you can do that. And to play the C, it actually turns into a C add 9. You just move those 2 fingers over. Don't play the bottom E string anymore. Or if you watch John Denver, he kind of plays G this way around, standard G. And then you just put your 1st finger down and move those over to play a C. And because he's fingerpicking, actually, he actually leaves his 3rd finger there and ends up playing this kind of A minor 7th chord. But anyway, we're just going to call it G and C. Now you can really experiment with this because the song's nice and simple. You can do some random picking. As long as you start on the root. If you don't know what the root is, it's just the 1st note of the chord. So in this case it's G. So that note there is G on the bottom E string. I'm just going random. And then C, that's the 3rd fret on the A string. That note is C. Doesn't matter which way you form these chords. Okay, whatever you prefer. and then it resolves with a D. So the G, the C, 2 chords, the D is your 3rd chord. So the 4th chord could be your suspended 4th. I'll get into the strumming in a second. But right at the end, especially when I've come out the chorus, he hangs on that D, and then he plays a D7. You don't see him do it live, but you can hear it on the record. So there you got your 4th chord. So look up D7. If you don't know it, it's just kind of the mirror opposite of normal D. So except your first finger goes in the 1st fret on the B string, the 2nd string. Your 2nd finger goes in the 2nd fret on the G, and your 3rd finger goes on the top E, the 2nd fret. Okay, and there's D7, and again. D7 suspended 4th. You can just put the pinky in the 3rd fret if you like. You hear that in kind of George Harrison songs, it always reminds me of. So as the song progresses, it's pretty much the same thing. Again, you want to add dynamics, you want to make it interesting. So I just start off really nice and cool and easy, just quite minimal. Now if you didn't want to do this random picking, you could just so kind of one accent strum, just a harder strum, down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, then D, down, down, up, down, sus, up, down, and back. So you've got lots of different options for this. So, but as you saw I did in the beginning, it's kind of just like my own version, I know. Then back to G, the chorus, sorry. Kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you're away from me. Hold me like never let me go. And do a sus. Then I'll start just accenting. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. And hang on that D. You can do D7 there. So when it ever comes at the end, you could even do it at the end of the verse, but the end of the chorus is going to work really nicely. And then you're back to the verse. So you can either keep it up, you can keep it up, or you can just take it down a little bit. You don't have to take it right down again, but you start off with one strum, bit of random picking. Just so you're changing it up, doing something a little bit different. Doesn't have to be technical. Do a D sus2 there, so I'm removing the 2nd finger. Pick it up a bit. Still doing this random picking thing. And the chorus. Okay, and you can go heavy. So even super basic songs, you can actually make them much more interesting by just changing things up a bit, adding dynamics, being quieter in the verses, bringing it up in the chorus. They don't have to be big dramatic changes, but just enough to keep your audience interested, especially if you're just singing and playing by yourself, okay? Now, if you are trying to learn to sing and play, it can be difficult as a beginner. So I always say in most of my videos, single strum and sing, okay? Leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. So you get the idea. Now just start off like that, and the more you practice it, the more then you can start adding in these different rhythms. Now, like I said at the beginning, you can actually play this entire song with 3 chords, okay? So you can just use C, you can use that kind of cheat C that I show to my students, which becomes a C add 9, but don't worry too much about the names. Just moving those fingers over. Okay, and then D. Now, a nice little trick is to leave the 3rd finger down, if you can, between those chords. So you just watch this 3rd finger. There's G. C add 9, I'm leaving it on, and D, I'm leaving it on. Remember, the pinky's got to come off. Pinky back on, back to G. So that could help you with your transitions as well. All right? So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this week's lesson. Please don't forget, give me the thumbs up, subscribe if you want to receive these lessons every single week. I've got some links below for t-shirts, a Spotify playlist, Instagram links and Facebook. And if you would like to support me, I'd very, very much appreciate a donation via my website, as I don't get paid for these cover videos, and I super, super appreciate your support. Thanks very much, guys. I'll see you again the same time next week.